Good morning, myself Dr. Yogesh Patinge. Today we are going to discuss another point in a series of lectures. This is lecture number 3 of Service Sector Management, MCOM second year, third semester. Today the point that we are going to discuss is reasons for growth of services. In first lecture we discussed about syllabus and paper pattern. In second lecture we discussed about what are the basic concepts about services, what are the benefits of services, what are its merits, demerits, all those points we already discussed in last lecture. Today we are going to discuss the main point or the important point which is actually very much related to this topic, reasons for growth of services. There are total 10 points that we are going to discuss here. First we will focus on what is today's topic. The today's topic is reasons for growth of services. In nowadays we are seeing that there is a tremendous growth in services. Services are increasing day by day. When we compare services with goods sector, if we compare the things with previous era, the goods sector is actually at top in comparison to services. But right now everything is related to services. Means the thing that I already discussed in first and second lecture, services are the part of our life. We are going to banks, we are going to insurance sector, we are insurance offices, we go to reservations, to hotels, everything is actually now online and they are actually offering services to us. So this thing we have to keep in mind that the coming era, coming days are of service sector. Okay, there will be the importance of goods sector and it will be intact, but right now we are actually focusing on services sector. So we are just discussing the points. What are the reasons, what are the points which are responsible for growth of services? The first point is consumer affluence. Affluence is an attraction. Means consumer directly get attracted to that services because the services are now packaged in a very attractive way. They are very much attractive, they are advertised properly, they are giving you comfort from your home, they are giving you security, they are giving you leisure. All those things are being bundled in that services. So for example, if you want to order the food, just whatever you want, right from a hotel which is actually 50 to 60 kilometers away from your house, even though you can order that food and that food will reach to you within hardly half an hour or max to max 1 hour. The same taste, the same delicacy you will have in your own home just watching a cinema or watching a TV in your home. So these things are very much attractive. That's why consumers are get attracted to this thing. That's why we are just wrote here one point that this is a consumer affluence. You can just pick any type of services, any type of service, and just if you see that thing, that it is actually very much attractively bundled. Hotel reservations, your traveling reservations, then even online payments, you are getting a cash back on that. Bill payments, there is actually, every one of us know that those were the days we have to just go to the electricity offices and just we have to stand in queues and then we have to wait for our number, our turn, and then you have to make a payment. You have to keep a complete cash, even if it is 172 rupees, you have to keep a change of 2 rupees, and all those days are now over. Just with a click of buttons, there are many buttons, just only clicks, touches on a screen, you are actually going to make a payment. And it is not over, you will get a cash back. So just in our example, in a payment of rupees 172, you will get a cash back of rupees 10 or 15 rupees. So it's actually a very attractive way. That's why when we are discussing what are the reasons of growth of services, the first important point is that consumers are get attracted. Why consumers are get attracted? Because the service providers are actually bundling those services in a very attractive way. They are offering cashbacks, they are offering different types of perks, they are offering different types of memberships. So that is the main reason, and actually it is everything is being online. That is the main reason that there is a growth of services. And that thing now completely changed in this lockdown period post-COVID. Everything is being online now, even our education. Second, the most important point is working women. If we compare different eras, different decades, the number of वर्किंग वुमेन्स इज इंक्रीजिंग. यू कॅन कॉल इट एज अ डे बाय डे. दिवसेंदिवस त्याच्यामध्ये वाढ होते आहे. बिकॉज इफ वी सी द रेशो ऑफ girls to boys who are taking higher education, the ratio is actually at a what we can say the same comparison mode. It's around 50-50, or even the girls who are taking education in comparison to boys, we can say in some areas, some colleges, some universities, it is higher in comparison to boys. So that is the main reason that women are now coming in different sectors. Somewhere, some days back, it was a limited thing. Women are just working in sectors which are perfectly for them. You can take it as a bank, insurance, teaching. But now, if you see, the women are working in different sectors. They are in auto sectors. They are in traveling. They are actually working as pilots. They are working as a drivers in different areas, sectors. So the number of working women is increasing. That's why there is also growth of services, because they are having an income, they are getting an income, and they are actually going to spend that. So we can say that is also one of the reason of growth of services. The third one is double income. Actually, it's a very new point in case of Indian scenario, but it is actually coming from Western, and particularly it is adopted in IT sector, that husband and wife both they are working, but they are actually don't want to take any liabilities. So just I wrote here is no kids. This thing is called as DINK, double income no kids, means they actually want to live the life without any liabilities. So whatever they are earning, they want to just do the expenses relating to that. They want to spend everything, so they just don't want to be in the liability of kids. They have double income, and with the help of double income, they want to live their life king size. The next point that is actually responsible for growth of services is the leisure time. Because for services, you don't have to spend your time in traveling and going to that particular office and waiting in a queue. You can do every transaction right from your home. So that time gets saved, and with the help of that time, you can just do a search. You can compare the things. You can compare the same product on Amazon. You can compare the same product with Flipkart and other websites, and with the help of that comparison, you can order that particular product. The time that is used for this type of comparison is actually saved from the transportation or moving to that particular place. So this is also one example of growth of services. Next point is a greater life expectancy. Improved medical conditions, medical facilities actually works positively in this thing. The life expectancy is now increased. As an average, an Indian is having a life expectancy of 70 years, 75 years. Medical facilities are increased. Hospitals are actually now the important infrastructure considered by government. Even small villages have PSCs and small hospitals. Private hospitals are now reached to small villages. So there is a greater life expectancy. So when a life of a single person, an individual is actually increased, it means that there is a chance of spending, increase in spending also. So it is one of the reason that people are expecting more life. So they are actually tend to more, actually they are in that particular direction, they want to spend more money. So we can say that with the help of this point, it's an imaginative point, with the help of this point we can say that is the growth of services. The next point is the product innovations. We can see that each and every product is manufactured, developed in a very innovative way. New innovations are coming. It's being actually a computerized manufacturing, computerized designing. So if you want to purchase a single pen, you can just see the pens of different types, different variations and different designs. So product innovation is now a part of manufacturing process. With the help of computers, with the help of CAD, with the help of CAM, with the help of different animation software, design softwares, products are actually, there is a different types of very new innovations in product. So with the help of product innovations, we can say that services actually growing day by day, because When a product is a new, means for example we want to purchase a mobile, we can see that there are a lot of variations in mobiles. Just seeing today's product, comparing a product of 1 month, previous 1 month, you can see that there is a lot of innovation, there is a lot of variation in specification. So product innovation is also one of the important part of growth of services. Next point is product complexity. Product complexity is again completely opposite to product innovation, because when we want to purchase a product, there are different specifications, there are different, what we can say, physical properties to that particular product. So just going to a particular shop and want to purchase a refrigerator, for example, that particular shop will have only 4 to 5 various type of companies refrigerators, and in that particular thing you're just going to ask that sales representative that I just want to purchase a refrigerator. It depends on that sales representative what knowledge he have about that refrigerator. Same thing is not applicable to this online services sector. Here you can just go to the browsers, websites and see what are the specifications. You can read the reviews, you can compare the product online, and after that you can decide whether you have to purchase this company's refrigerator or not. So because when there are innovations, there will be complexities. More and more technology is going to be used, more and more computerized, it will be more and more computerized products. So for a common man it will be a complex product. So when a product is complex, it is always a better suggestion to see what are the reviews of that product, how we are going to use that product. We just go to that particular website, lot of reviews websites are there, and we can read the reviews and we can take a decision whether we have to buy that product or not. It is possible because of this services sector. We can take a decision. So it is one of the reasons that product complexity is responsible for growth of services. Then the next reason is complexity of life. When we are seeing that there is a greater life expectancy, even though due to lot of reasons, it can be a competition, it can be unemployment, it can be health issues, it can be different social reasons, there is a complexity of life. So when we are saying that there is a complexity of life, there is a common tendency of a people or an individual that he wants to live a life in a very simple manner. So when he wants to live life in a simple manner, he tends to such services which offers him or her a simple product which will feel him relaxed. So we can say that a complexity of life is actually responsible for reasons of growth of services. Means people don't have the time to spend, people have money to spend but they don't have the time, they don't have the knowledge about that product. So all those questions are answered because of there are a lot of services available in every particular sector that will decide or that will give a knowledge to that particular consumer or individual which type of product, which type of services he wants to purchase or avail. The next is new young youth. We know that our India is actually a young country. Youths are educated, they are technologically educated, they are actually seeing everything from an eye of a computer. So this young youth wants to exercise each and everything. They want to use computers, they want to use mobiles, they want to do each and every activity with the help of mobiles. So this thing actually a main reason I can say for growth of services. And the last one is resource scarcity, because when we have this much of population, there is a natural thing, there will be a resource scarcity, and this can be saved because of services. Means if someone wants to just don't want to use a public transportation and wants to do work from home, then actually he's saving a fuel, he's saving a time, he's saving a pollution. All those things will get saved because of this service sector. So these are some of the points which are responsible for growth of services. There are a lot of points which are a supplement to this, but these are main points. I hope you understand all those points systematically. Next lecture we will see a different point. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.